Hi, today we have a seaside yoga practice for you to get ready for any water activities that you want to perform. So we're going to be focusing a lot on our legs and our shoulders. So it's raining a little bit outside, but a great view. So let's get started. First, you're going to come into a butterfly pose. So you're going to hinge forward a little bit with each breath so that you can warm up your hips a little bit. No matter what water sports you do, you're going to be using your hips a lot. So let's warm our hips up. Now you're going to focus on your left leg. So rotate your upper body to be facing your left leg first. And once again, with each breath, hinge forward a little bit more. From here, rotate into a side body stretch. Make sure that your upper body is facing forward and you're reaching for your left toes. And then we're going to switch side to the right leg. So face your upper body to your right leg. And then rotate your upper body to be facing the front into a side body stretch on your right side. Reach for your right toes to maximize the side body stretch. From here, transition into a pigeon pose on the right side. And then with each breath, hinge forward a little bit more to bring some mobility into your arms and your back. Come into a downward facing dog from here, paddle out your feet. And then switch to a pigeon pose on the left side. Once again, with each breath, hinge forward a little bit more. From here, come back into a downward facing dog and paddle out your feet. From here, we're going to focus on our legs a little bit. So first, kick your right leg up and then bring your right leg forward into pyramid pose. So try to keep both legs straight and just rock back and forth to warm up your hamstrings. And then kick your left leg up in a forward split and just kick your left leg in and out to warm up your left knee. And then kick your left leg up through a downward facing dog and come into a pyramid pose on the other side and rock your legs back and forth. And then come into a forward split and kick your right leg in and out to warm up your right knee. From here, come back into a downward facing dog. And then through a three-legged dog, come into a low lunge on the right side and then do some low lunge to half split transitions to warm up your hips, your knees, and your hamstrings on the right side. And then through a downward facing dog, transition to the left side. So left side low lunge into a half split and hinge forward and back to warm up your knees, your hamstrings, and your hips. Now a quick upper body warm up. Come into a tabletop position and we're going to do a thread the needle on the right side first. So right shoulder on the mat and then your left hand can come into a bind to warm up your right shoulder a little bit. And then we're going to transition to the other side. So thread your left arm through and bring your left shoulder to be on the ground to enjoy a delicious left shoulder stretch. And then from here, transition through a downward facing dog to come to the front of the mat for some more leg works. Okay, so we're going to do some single-legged forward folds. So keep your left leg bent and kick out your right leg. And we're just going to focus on the right hamstrings a little bit by folding forward. And then switch legs to the other side so you can focus on your left hamstrings a little bit more. From here, come down to the mat. So keep your knees to be facing the sky because we're going to do some single leg bridges. So whichever leg is kicking towards the sky, you can bring some dynamic movements. For example, some bicycle kicks to get your legs ready for swimming. From here, spinal twists. Bring your arms out into a T and then keep your legs together, knees bent, and see if you can twist to one side and then another. It requires a lot of core strength. From here, bring your hands to the back of your thighs and just rock up and down. And then use the momentum to help you to come into a shoulder stand. So you can bring some dynamic leg movements into the shoulder stand again, maybe some scissors kicks or some bicycle kicks to get yourself ready for going for a swim. Warm your legs up, warm the joints up. Then from here, lower your legs to come into a plow pose. And then rock up and down again to bring yourself back into a seated position to conclude our practice. So no matter you're doing this practice before you're going for a swim or after you're going for a swim, I really hope that this practice will help you to enjoy the water a little bit more. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice and have a great time by the ocean. I'll see you next time on the mat.